What is up, RC enthusiasts? Check it out. We have this guy sitting right here, and I know I put pictures out on this guy already that shows it with these paddle tires, but I didn't do a running video on it. So if any of you guys click the link to the video for this guy, it's going to be that disassembly video that I did on this guy. I'm going to have a running video on this, and for sure, with the paddles on sand as well. I don't know about snow. I might find some snow for sure. It is about that time of year, but sand for sure, because I'm close to that. And dirt with its regular dirt tires on there. Yeah, that's going to be done. And these tires, by the way, come from this guy right here. You can tell in the background, that one needs to be reviewed as well and ran. This guy needs to be reviewed and ran. That guy needs to be modified. That guy right there. You guys want to see a review of this one? I just found this at a restaurant while I was eating there. It was just sitting there for sale, so I was like, world's smallest helicopter, you know, I'm down, I'll try it. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. And also, the MN model, post a picture of it up right here. That Jeep right there, I put the WPL ESC in it and put some wheel weights in the wheels, and we're going to see how that performs just with those mods. Everything else is going to be completely stock, no other mods to it whatsoever. So we're going to do another run on my hill run, and we'll see how that does. And we'll continue on modding from there with that guy, because that one is an interesting truck to me, and I definitely want to mod that scale looking Jeep. But anyway, back to this guy right here. So as you can tell on mine, my battery is pretty centrally located. The reason I'm making this video is I've seen a review of this RC and it worried me a lot because I did not notice it, and I wanted to see if mine had the same issue. So I popped the hood as soon as I can to check it out. And this is what I see on mine. Mine looks to be more centrally located battery placement. And if I zoom in here, let's see if I can actually get a good view of it. So if you look right there, the grub screw is nowhere close to the battery anymore. The only thing that's potentially still an issue would be that pin for the drive shaft right there, because that could still potentially hit it, because the battery can still slide that way. So I'm pushing it all the way up against the border on that end, so it's not touching this side anymore, it's completely touching the border on that side. And as you can tell, it's still not touching it, but it's really, really close. So that's still an issue to me right there, how close that is. What I would do to fix that is on the border right here and up there in the front, I would put, you know, the thick foam with the tape, put one on each corner right here, so that way the battery has no chance to slide any further inwards. And that way you'll keep it away from that pin. But as for that grub screw, as you can tell right here, it's nowhere close to there anymore. And also on that person's buggy, if you notice, this was adjustable. He had two holes here to make the tray smaller. You can tell on mine, it doesn't have that. So I don't know whether mine or his is the production or test version, but this one I got directly from RLAARLO themselves, and this is what they sent me. So it might be revised, or they might have noticed it themselves. And the only thing I see is still an issue is that little nub is still there. I mean, I don't really see it too much as an issue because the way I place my battery in here, the wires here really stop this battery from sitting flush anyway, so it really can't keep on banging any lower than this, especially if you tighten this enough. And you have the battery in there nice and tight. I don't see that being too much of an issue, but if you do want to prevent that from being an issue anyway, just go ahead and put some of that same double side, or that foam tape on there, maybe on each side of that, some thick ones on each side of that and a little thin one on top of it, but I don't really see it being that big of an issue. But yeah, this is definitely an overlook for sure, because you'd want that battery tray to be smooth inside, that's for sure. That's how mine looks like, non-adjustable and more centralized battery location, so it doesn't have that same issue as that other person's. This was meant to be a basher. It's not a $250 kit that you gotta build and buy electronics for. It's a full brushless, $250 I believe, once it's not on sale anymore, but right now it's cheap, I think. Still, I'm not sure. But yeah, check out the link, you know, might get lucky, it might still be on sale. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna have more sales of this guy, so just, you know, keep a lookout on that. Don't pay the full price if you don't want to yet, and just watch the other YouTubers and see how reliable theirs are. And once I start running mine, I'll let you know how reliable mine is. But for now, all I can say is this is a pretty decent RC. Like, it's really, really hobby grade. Just, you know, little quirks here and there. Another person mentioned something about the gearing, how we're going to have a hard time finding gears for this one to replace the pinion because it's a weird gear size, I guess. The mesh is a weird size. It's like a M07 or something. I don't know what it is, but hopefully there'll be a way to change the spur and pinion gear to just a different one, period, because that is a slipper in there, and I'm pretty sure there's other ones that should fit in there. And you could just change the whole pitch to another gear set. But yeah, I'll leave that for another time. I'm probably going to leave this stock gearing because, you know, for me, these are just bashers. And this, the way it is, should be pretty fun as I've seen other videos. So yeah, I'm going to stop babbling now. I just wanted to point out the little PSA on that issue that I thought I had to, you know, because it worried me when I saw it. And I was like, I need to tell my subscribers about this. But apparently mine doesn't have that issue. On to running it for me, I'm going to put those little, you know, like I said, those little foam tabs on each side just to keep the battery from sliding inwards. And that's all I'm going to do to it for now and see how it does. So there you go, guys. That's it for this guy today. Hopefully that helped you guys out in case any of you guys were worried about buying one of these. And hopefully RLAARLO can chime in the comments maybe and let us know whether this is the chassis that you're going to be getting or the other one, because I don't know which one is the production model and which one isn't. But I'm guessing this one is the finished, finalized version that you're probably going to be getting, because that seems like a fix right there, that they have the battery more centralized than this one. So there you go, guys. My next video on this hopefully will be just the running video of this and another review of this guy and that cool Unimog right there in the background you see. And I do want to finish that drift build as well. So let me know if you guys want to see a video of this little guy as well. And of course the MN model, I'm definitely making a video of that because I like that truck and I'm definitely going to mod it to see what I can get out of it without spending too much money. Alright guys, thanks for watching as usual. And as always, stay safe out there, have fun, and go run that RC.